Hello. This video I'm going to introduce you to my plants and hopefully do a little bit of whispering about them and just some tapping and scratching maybe if we can. I don't know, I don't have too much of a plan, I'm just kind of going with the flow. I hope it all works out. Okay. First of all, these are all potted houseplants. I have this guy. I forget the scientific name, but it does come from Japan. And I actually have two of these. It's the only one I have two of the same species. It is a succulent. And I love how it has these little things coming down off of it. I think they're really pretty. It's been doing pretty well. I don't think you need to give succulents full sunlight, but I give all my plants full sunlight. I live in a very great environment for that. This is one of my favorites. Okay, let's move on. Sorry, I'm kind of all laid out here. Next is this one. And it has this really cool design on it. It's actually a tiny little picture, and I had hoped that the plant, when I planted it, this is also a succulent, would kind of drip out of the pitcher, sort of like it was pouring out the plant. But it has this cool design on it. Sort of terracotta. I think I purchased this at Goodwill, and the succulent is from a little greenhouse in the town that I live in. Very cute. Next off, this is the only cacti that I own. Some people aren't super clear on the difference. Succulents and cacti aren't actually the same thing. They're a little bit different. Cacti are a little hardier, and they also look a little bit different as well. This I have in like this tiny little teacup. It's supposed to look like the ground and then the grass, and I thought it was perfect for planting a tiny, tiny, tiny little cactus in. It's red around here and it's white, and it's been growing a bit, very slowly. It's not very prickly, I can touch it. I think I need to put a little bit more soil in there because I don't think she's very well supported. I don't know. I hope you're doing okay. Most of my plants, or all of my plants, for the last 9 days, well, not the last day, but before that, the last 9 days, have been not with me. They were babysat by a friend of mine while I was on vacation, and she didn't have the best light where she was, so they're not as vibrant or as perky as maybe they were before, but it's okay. Next, this. Some people actually consider this plant a pest, but I think it's adorable. It's called baby tears. And it has these tiny, tiny little leaves, and I think they're just so cute. And a lot of times baby tears will kind of grow down, like it's overflowing from the pot. And I hope that'll happen because it'll be really pretty. A lot of times this will get onto other plants and kind of grow around the earth and the other plants, but like if you had it outside or something. Obviously not if it's in a separate pot. I don't know. I like it though, and it's very easy to take care of. I got this pot at the same place I got the plant, actually at the same nursery. They have some cool things there. They're kind of hoarders a little bit. Their place is kind of scary to go into. They've got like all these antiques, and they have like a greenhouse that they built themselves, and all these pots, and it's just piles and piles of stuff. They're definitely hoarders, but they have good stuff sometimes. Oh, this one, I don't know if I could say I have a favorite. This one might be my favorite. I've kind of had this side towards the sun a little bit more, so it's been a little more active over here. I don't know how well it shows up on camera, but the colors of this and this pot, the plant and the pot, go really well together. This plant is probably the easiest to take care of any that I have. She never complains about anything. I take good care of her, but I could probably just put her in a dark room for a week and nothing different would happen. And I love this pot. I think it's so cute. It's like a giant mug. And this I also bought at that greenhouse. Most of my plants are from the same greenhouse. Some of them though are from either a different greenhouse or Lowe's, which is, if you don't have Lowe's, it's like Home Depot or Menards or whatever you have in your area. Just like kind of like a DIY construction-y store. No, I just think it's so cute. It's so thick. I love you're not really supposed to touch the leaves because it's not good for them, but I love doing it because they're so thick. And they're so smooth. This next one this is the same as the plant that I showed you earlier in the green vase. It has these little hanging things that I think are just so pretty. And it's in this little mug that matches the plant very well. As you can see, this one's kind of growing taller than the others were before. Not really a scent. A friend of mine has the same plant in the same matching mug as I do. We bought these together. I think this is from Goodwill. Anyway, yeah, I talked about this one before. Next, we have this guy. And I would just have him in the terracotta planter, but she's leaking right now. I gotta get some sort of something to put the planter on so that it can drain out. I have drainage in there, but apparently it's still leaking water. Plastic sounds nice though. This is an aloe vera. As you can see, you might recognize this one. Oh, some dirt fell on the floor. Just put it in there. And she's getting bigger. She's looking kind of sad right now, just a little bit. She's been out of the sun. She was kind of put on the floor for a while. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's sort of a cool sound. I wish I had a better mic. You can use this. I've actually, like here, I cut off a bit of the plant and tried to use it like as a mask on my skin, because pretty much any aloe vera like a gel that you buy at the grocery store or something like that will have other components like preservatives and things like that in it, which makes sense, but I wanted to have, just the pure aloe. It's also so cute. I love this. I love succulents. Okay. Next, this is sort of 3 plants in one. And then the 2 plants on either side here are the same. They are a flower. They need, remember I just looked up the scientific name and I forgot it again. Darn it, but they're very beautiful. Let me get one out for you. They're very interesting looking. They're kind of fuzzy and they're purple. And on the camera they're showing up a lot duller purple. They're very vibrant, kind of like electric purple, I almost want to say. In person, it might be the lighting, I'm not really sure. But they're very fuzzy and cute. I like them a lot. They need very full sun. As you can see, these two have been getting full sun, but this one in the back hasn't, and it's very dried up and sad. This one also is very dried up and sad. Hopefully now that I have them back in my apartment and they're in much better conditions than they were for the past week and a half, they'll perk back up. You can hear that it's very dry. And then the middle one here, I need to trim this one down a bit because it's getting too long for itself, like it's not able to support itself anymore. And this is a succulent. This grew like crazy since I got it, really not that long ago. And as you can see, I turn the plant like this. This is the side that's been towards the sun, and this is the side that's been away from the sun, so I want to turn it like this so it'll get more sun. And then, you know, things will start to grow in here and it will be more even. And then I have them planted, or I have the 3 pots sitting, I guess, in this very pretty little, I don't really know what you'd call this little tray thing. It has these, oh no, I broke it. I can fix it. I have some glue. It's not a big deal. These pretty ivy leaves on it. I love ivy. I think it's, a lot of people also think it's a nuisance, but I think it's very pretty, very beautiful. Well, anyway, I gotta glue this back on now, but I'm glad I got to show this to you. I think it's super cool. Okay. I'll put these back in here. Perfect. There we go. And then I have this long, very long plant. It's a very beautiful hanging plant. There we go. And I have it in this cute little, it looks like it's a pot coming out of the ground, but it's just flat like that. And then it hangs down. It's very beautiful. It likes lots of sunlight. Yeah, it's looking a little sad right now, but it's gonna perk back up. Yeah, it will. Yeah, got these new little things growing here. It's gonna be good. have this string of hearts plant, which is getting too long, way too long. And it's in this tiny little planter. Probably gonna have to put it in like a hanging planter or something like that, but I can't really make holes in the walls in my apartment here, so I don't want to do that. Right now it's just gonna have to deal with it, or maybe I can cut them off, you know, prune it. But they're very beautiful. I don't know if you can see, they're kind of green and very intricate on that side, and then there's very pretty purple color on the other side. And then this does flower. It's a very interesting flower. There's one on it right now. Is there just one? Yeah, I think just one. It's this guy. Do the makeup artist thing. This guy, he's kind of got like these few things that sort of come together. Very cool looking. And the tiny little planter. We'll get a bigger planter for him soon. Yeah. And then, I have this. This isn't a real plant, as you can see, but I thought it might be fun to do some tapping on. I keep this in my bathroom. It's got these cute little roses on it and this little ribbon. I love this little vase. And then I have this fake, totally fake, white rose inside, just sitting. Let's put it down in there. And then I have my big guy, a really big guy, is my French lavender. Every day it smells more like lavender. It's really starting to get perfumey, but it is too tall. I need to prune it. You can't even see it's flowering. As you maybe can see, let me try and, can you see that? There they are. I have it held up with these chopsticks and little clips, but I only have 2 of them held up, and there's 3 things. There's another one over here. But I don't think I'm ready to prune it because it's not all flowered. I don't know, I've been trying to look up things on the internet about how to prune these correctly, and it's confusing. I don't know, all the French lavender plants that you see on people on the internet, because they're professionals, they're like these giant plants, and it doesn't matter to them if they lose, you know, a few blooms, but I only have 3 stalks. I thought maybe more would grow, but they haven't really. I don't know if it's because this is too small. I don't know. And this pot I got at Goodwill. You can find a lot of really cheap, like from like $1 to $3 planters like this, or like any of the other ones that I've shown you at Goodwill all the time. And you know, if it creeps you out to buy stuff from Goodwill, like a planter is the least creepy thing to buy from Goodwill, because you're not wearing it, you're not eating out of it, it's just for plants. It's not a big deal. And this is French lavender. French lavender is a little different from English and Spanish lavenders, and then it's more delicate and kind of dainty, if you want to say that. But it is more scented. But it's less hardy. I think it's very, very beautiful, even when it's not flowering. I love all of this. I look kind of creepy, I know. Okay, and the last thing I want to show you is I have a few planters here. So just this one, and then two on the inside. One of them is this guy. It's this porcelain blue painted little pot for a tiny little something. I don't know yet. And then I have this little tiny milk jug that I think is so cute. And I'd love to put something in there. And then I have this. It's got daisies on it and a cute little bee. I could put something more substantial in here. But I haven't decided yet. And yeah, look, this is from Goodwill. Got it kind of recently. $1.99. And it's pretty big. But I don't know what to plant in here yet. And I would love it if you guys have suggestions for me on what I should plant or how I can better take care of my plants. I just wanted to introduce you to all of them. I love them so much. And I hope you have a really good night and you have sweet dreams. Okay.